Ebusia ene de so ye de foforo de abreo efri ye nankasa ye nduya ba oye musician and de Celestine Donkor ene e woni bedtime fellowship ye nua be awa nyima bi ani e de amame nebo na mesrew ene na dikan a o hwe Primus TV abo modern say obe subscribe de amaye se ne be ya bishop me de be ba obenya kwan na osu wesua de fefefe e wo mu ene de e de empa na ye nua ba Celestine Donkor binim se wonim pa Ebano nyumotu tisa agbebolo and other structure mean say with TV pa na oye ni bedtime fellowship ena oka bibi kakra efa ne maame ne papa wo ma ware onsem kakra na wo your sofo anot of maame a mesra o say tie me pa na fesu o comment ene wa dwen kire mpatro na wa drop their maame e wo comment section send e be ya obi your sofo a anot of maame a we e come sofo anot of maame wo ba ware sofo bia no we e de call them out ni nyina ne say Celestine Donkor say, Emra ni papa eware ni maame no, omuti fefefe na bibie ni hono muti say issues. Until say ni papa ebe free mo ene nsem started say eba. Ede na nsem a ebe. Ye ba behwe video bi, ye wi a metumebo na afi ma wawa nsem ni dia mo nyina nsem bia yuna Celestine Donkor okan ye. Yenhwe video no mbra ye ba, ye bedum sukopa ye nkombra.
My dad had 3 children inside wedlock. As in when he was still married to my mom, he had 3 children. And when he died, we got to know he had a second wife. We were invited to this funeral of a woman who we didn't know. Inside the funeral brochure, the woman's biography, my dad was mentioned as the widower. Don't get me wrong. My dad was a staunch Christian, powerful deliverance minister, anointed man of God, great preacher, very loved in the Church of Pentecost. He started as a deacon, became an elder, and then became a presiding elder. Opened so many branches for the Church of Pentecost. So he was spiritually sound, but he had a venom in his life, his weakness. The reason why I'm telling you this is how my mom handled the whole thing. So one day I asked my mom, you may have gone through a lot to have kept this a secret. I mean, for a woman to be dealing with a man who is having extramarital affairs. Why didn't she say anything about it? Because look, these half siblings, they came around though. Every vacation they come. My mom treated them so well, fed them, clothed them. We thought they were our cousins. When we grew up, we started asking questions and we got to know. I asked her, why? She laughed and said, at the time, if she had gone to the leadership of the church and said anything, they would have laid him off his leadership duties. That powerful ministry he had would not have, come to be. So he didn't want to be that woman who would stop her husband from finishing his divine assignment. She went on to say that she was also protecting us because at the time we were very active in the Church of Pentecost, youth service, children's service. We were a popular family in the Church of Pentecost. I was singing, my siblings were singing, playing instruments like that. So she didn't want the news of seeing our dad called up on that stage and shaming him and laying him off duty. And, you're born a saint and all the things that comes with it. She didn't want us to go through the trauma and the shame that comes with it. And she didn't know what it would have done to us. Because seeing us today and the way we are involved in ministry, what if that report to the leadership of the church crushed us? We would have felt so disappointed and what we are today wouldn't have come to be. So she was looking at a bigger picture. I don't know what this tells you, but you may be going through something similar or even worse. I want to pray with you that God will help you to see the bigger picture. It is a beautiful thing for a woman to do. She told me that the day the Church of Pentecost organized a retirement service for my dad, she felt so proud. This is the true definition of a woman covering her head. As the Bible says in Corinthians, woman, cover your heads. Oh, my mom was such a great covering. Now it's too late, Church of Pentecost. My dad started and finished his assignment. And here we are doing the work of God. You see the bigger picture in every situation, in every toughest thing you may be going through.
Ebushia ensema ye nua ba Celestine Donkor o kan nyina ne se emra ne papa eware ne maame no. In fact, na mommy no nim se osofo aware foforo so we kire. But later on, as maame o ye osofo maame no, ono hu se ne kunu osofo so akoware another oba wa bonten a wa wo 3. In fact, na ne mane de obia enim. Na omu ofia bo se ne Celestine Donkor ene ne nuanom no omu se na ebusuafo bia ba fie onomo enu nti o ma dwene mu no krofo afia abonte ebe ne nyina no omu hu se omu ye ebusuani but osofo maami anwaye ani anka nkyere ne mane se eye mo papa ne ma wawo mesuma ware no ne mane bini maami anka oni what fefefe emofo ne be fie bedidi bibia maami yi ne yem ehwe omu nyina And unti Celestine Donkor bisan say, ne mommy, adenti na ya papa, obi a wire deacon or Pentecost, wire elder, wabe presiding elder, adenti na win to me anko kanchira asoli penifo say, wabu adwaman, and unti yan twene nsan. Maame ne say unim, me kokan yanka, ebia me nim de beto mo amoye me ma, ebia betwe na asan. Ye betwe na so ebia mo so ebe hamo ebia mi su kura no ma ware ebe sei enu nti na me ye din no nti Celestine Donkor so mo nti ase mommy nti utubi ye we nyina ma ye papa emra wagbo adwaman owo ma we akira ose me ye we nyina esan se na me nim se me dono na afi so me mpese bibesi wo ne suma esum mu na de ba ko kan ye ne Japan se emra ni papa no ana ni kunu no eba be ko retirement no in fact Eda ye nyina hia se bia ne dey papa ye gya okwan se wa ye dwuma abre na afi kono o se sada no ene ne gie pa se ma ye dwuma pa source of maame metumi gina pintim ama me kunu ama ne dey wa ko retirement na me bisa se na ko so for de ye ka ahontiye ye ka holiness purity aware pa de na ka so for de na nka ne de konkron crowd ne ba ni say Emos of mami ni nyina, but in the midst of it, when gunukunu any masse. One couple anchre ni ma no nkasa awo se mo papa say any say and a ye. Mami etumi nya abotre e cover osofo e kopim time or retire apa pay ye ka say onka atiasefo ho. Oyo osofo mami a yesua ade ene ewiabere. Me bi say especially oyo osofo mami a dia Celestine Donkor ni mami ye obetumi aye. Fane say wa ware na prekope na obehu say osofo sana wakoware oba foforo na onye na awo na mofreso ebefie ebebedidi enumusu edware wowo ma wa no omunimo ubetumi ayi bibi sana we Celestine Donkor say eyadesua kese ne maame ode akere no how to cover your husband in the midst of the storms esanse obetumi ayewo obetumi egu nanim ase na wa woni Pentecost for in fact Uye bibi say I bet one sign. In the midst of the way papa or you're so powerful, an evangelist, a deliverance minister, the way Kenya, papa in the midst of it, no obey Jamai. Obey Jamayo. But so for mamma butre at the man. In fact, so for mammy, Yamin Shira, what it? And I'm not saying this, your software, ya did yourself, uyebi, but akuma onyaye, esan yankupe juma pape ye. Esan say, ye be say anka, ebi ana pape, ye between san. Ebi that will be the end of his service in the Pentecost church. But onyabutre pape was 7 years, I'm call retirement. In fact, na mention but your software, this shouldn't be the way forward. Say, obetween be say. And until you share they say, your software, what do you think should be the best way? Say bia okoye BBC. Is it okay say you will let your family to know and bia obema kwansa sorry no and discipline according to the church doctrine. I want no and ukwa so no ye mistake uko so bi say oye the answer say ye church doctrine will capture you ye betwe assign. Yes, I know many churches are into that. Some churches they don't do that. But minim say in the church of Pentecost ankasano you lie. Oh so for ponse ye betwe asa one time. By addition so for me say one ma baby ensi say na baby guni kunini mase otumi cover no to the end of time. Yen fensua de me hear comment or video we. I know some of the women will be saying me. But see, there's a lesson in this. Considering war ba no any more frano. I believe that Celestine Kasano ni ma make can story we she would have been very shocked say, "Hey mommy, then you have a big heart. In the midst of everything, you were able to accommodate all these things in your heart till daddy die." Yes. Ni papa wo. Afene mami or revealing the secret behind what the father did. Nyankopon omanya akoma in the ministry work. We a Primal TV. But drop a comment, mommy. They are also doing it for their Celestine Donkor. Okay. I don't know your mind. Drop a thought, mommy. Or comment section. Na infin share there. Me damu nyina say. But more than the subscribe to mommy. That's a name in your beer. Me the beba na ye nyina ye share. Me the bishop anoba. Ye be share you.